session, we are going to see about the research article writing. Sir, kindly take over the session, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Can you start a recording?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I started.
Yeah. Good afternoon, all. It's my pleasure to welcome you all for this FDP program on data analytics for innovative research. Today is the fourth day. We have to discuss in this fourth day the topic art of writing research papers for quality publications. This is given tentatively by me, the title. Actually, research article writing is the title. Many of you are not known very well about how to write research articles. What are the pitfalls and nook and corner methods of writing good research article? What format we want to follow the writing research article? In order to know something about these topics, we must discuss today's webinar will clear about it, how to write research article, what is the technical writing, what are the different types of articles are available, what is the actual format for writing research article, how we can able to write scientific research paper, how we can prepare the entire article, research paper and research article, and how we can able to cite references in a proper manner. Finally, we will discuss about what are the key points for the preparation of the scientific paper. Definitely, dear participants, this session is very easy to me, but this session is very useful to you. Therefore, you must hear my words, whatever we discuss in this. First, we define what is research. What is the definition of research? It is the creation of new knowledge and the use of existing knowledge in a new and creative way. In a new and creative way, we have to utilize our existing knowledge in order to develop our new knowledge. Therefore, we can gain the generation of new concepts, the generation of new methodologies, the generation of the patterns, the generation of the programming, writing ability of the programming, writing ability of preparation of the documents, everything we can able to understand how we can able to write research article through this. Therefore, research is defined as the creation of new knowledge and use of your existing knowledge in order to find out a new innovative research idea. Okay. This could include synthesis and analysis of previous research to the extent that it leads to new and creative outcomes. We can use our knowledge, we can create a new insight, or we can include some synthesis of old information. So everything is called as termed as a research. Also, it is defined as a careful consideration of study regarding a particular concern or problem using scientific methods. We have to carefully carry out our study in order to find out new innovative idea about a particular topic is the concept of the research. What is research? It's a common word, but a particular word, search for knowledge. A common word, but it is a particular word, search for knowledge. We have to search our knowledge. We have to search our knowledge based on your research work. We have to develop our knowledge based on our research work. We can improve our knowledge in order to find new insights, new innovative informations. We can gain our knowledge effectively and efficiently utilize our knowledge in order to find a methodology, in order to find a new ideas based on your taken data set. So a search for knowledge is actually a research, not a single search, a systematic search. Ordinary search is not required for the research work. You must require a scientific oriented, a systematic search in a particular topic, not in a broad topic. In a particular topic, you must carry out your systematic search, a scientific search. Therefore, it is called as a scientific investigation. The scientific investigative process, both are same, scientific investigation or scientific investigation process, because there are various steps involved in the scientific investigation. That is called as scientific investigative process, which employed to increase or revise your current knowledge by discovering new facts. By means of your research work, you have to improve your knowledge. You can discover some new ideas, you can discover some new fact, you can discover some patterns, you can derive your own methods, models. Everything is called as a research. Okay, what are the different kinds of research are available? There are two basic categories of research. One is basic research and another one is applied research. Apart from this, quantitative research, qualitative research are also available. Quantitative research, qualitative research. What is the use of the quantitative research, qualitative research? We will discuss later. The basic research is the research in which it is develop or increase your scientific knowledge in a particular area. That's all. It is develop and increase your knowledge in a particular area. Your scientific knowledge, not only scientific knowledge, any kind of descriptive knowledge, innovative knowledge, you have to develop. So based on some basic information available in a particular data set, you have to describe what is available, what is not available, what is the concept actually employed with the data set, what we want to go, and what is required and what is not required. This is called as basic research. Then applied research is an effort by using basic research for solving problems or developing new processes, products, techniques. Whatever the information find out, discussed in basic research, you have to apply some methods. That methods are your methods, your own methods. You have to apply your own methods in order to solve a problem which is identified by the basic research, is called as applied research. The problems identified by the basic research by increasing your knowledge is solved by using some methodologies, methods, approaches. That is called as applied research. You have to apply your own idea to solve the problem, is called as applied research. For any kind of research, you must require three questions, three steps. One is pose a question. You have to raise a question. For your question, collect the data set. Based on the data set collected by you, you can present your answer for your question. If you perfectly done these three steps, then you can reach a research innovative and conclusive idea. Therefore, what are the different types of research? Now we want to discuss it. Comparative research, explorative research, explanatory research, casual research, theory testing research, theory building research, action research. These are all called as different types of researches. Comparative research, compare more than 2 or 3 algorithms in a particular data, in a particular method, in a particular data set, using a particular data set for a particular parameter or more than one parameter. Parameter is very, very important. Whatever you compared, the results are explorative. You have to explore your results to the real world peoples. That is called as explorative research. An extraordinary research is mostly considered as explorative research. What is explanatory research? Explanatory research is mostly done in the arts and humanities. What is what available? Suppose if you are a history researcher or Tamil language literature or English language literature, you must explain what is what. What is the use of a particular word? The particular word applies where? What is the impact of a particular word which is actually used by many peoples? What is the meaning of the same word by different peoples used? This kind of research is called as explanatory research. You have to explain by your own words. That is explanatory research. Casual research, you can do your casual research. Already available informations are extracted. Already available informations are extracted by yourself is called as casual research. Theory testing and theory building research, action research. These are several kinds. Theory testing research. You have studied a theory. In order to implement a theory, you have to write a method or model or pattern. That pattern you want to test based on your theory accepted by you. Therefore, this kind of research is called as actionable research, theory testing research. Okay. Therefore, theory building research is you can develop your own methodology. Software engineering is the number one example for the theory building research. Theoretical computer science is the number one example for the theory building research. Theoretical computer science, you can create like a NAND NOR gate. You can create another one gate. That is theory building research. So most of the system analysis and design, software engineering, software project management. Project management is not involved in theory building research. Okay, that is a behavioral approach of a particular theory oriented information is constructed by using your knowledge into a model is called as theory building research. You have to construct a new model for your theory understand by you is the theory building research. Then action research. Most of there are various problems available in the world nowadays in the internet, many problems. You can take action about to solve a particular problem which is not solved by worldwide. That is called as action research. The another kind of types of research is exploratory research, conclusive research, modeling research, algorithmic research. Exploratory research I already explained. Then what is called as conclusive research? Mostly the conclusive research depends on the hypothesis oriented research. Whether your hypothesis is accepted or not or rejected, that is accepted or rejected, based on your result obtained by applying your models, you have to conclude whether your hypothesis is accepted. For what? Why? What is happened for the acceptance? What is the merits and demerits? You have to write a conclusion about your acceptance or rejections. Mostly, you must create a new insight, new idea, new research, innovative idea in the conclusive research. Okay. Modeling research, I already informed. Algorithmic research, you have to apply some algorithms to do your research work. Okay. Now it's very important. Many of you are searching how to do research, how to start your research. What is, sir, this question? how we can able to start our research. For start of your research, the first thing you want to choose your guide. Choose first your guide. You know very well, some guides are very flexible, some guides are terrible, some guides are neutral. If your guide is very flexible and knowledgeable person, then you can complete your research work, otherwise it's not possible. Suppose if your guide expects something from you, you are not lucky person. Suppose your guide have knowledgeable person and helped more and more about your research work, you are the luckiest person. So choosing the guide is very important. Next, select your major subject like software engineering, data mining, data security, network security, IoT devices, big data analytics, data science oriented, sentiment analysis, text analysis. Like you can choose the major topic and then choose a specific topic in the major topic. Select the specific topic in the major topic. For example, in the text analysis, there are various categories. In text analysis, one of the data mining technology. Text analysis, one of the data science technology. So in the text analysis, there are various categories are available, in which you can choose only one subtopic. Okay. For that is for your specific topic, you have to choose your data and collect it. Choose your data and collect it for doing your project, for doing your research work. The data set must be suitable for your specific topic. The data, not only the data set must be suitable for your specific topic, also is it possible to find some related papers about your particular topic and about your particular data set? If it is possible, then you can do literature survey. The literature survey is done by using your major topic, specific topic, data set, and the approaches you used. Okay, and the approaches you used. For that also, you want some related work, literature survey. Okay, so review of literature, everything is very well employed. Therefore, you have to find your methods and then apply your methods in order to find a new topic. After applying your methods on your data set, on your particular specific topic, you have to publish your papers and then publish your papers. After publishing enough publications, you have to write your rough thesis. Don't write the synopsis first. First you have to write your thesis and then write your submit your synopsis. After writing the rough thesis, then you have to write the synopsis and then submit the synopsis. After submitting the thesis, synopsis, formulate your thesis, fine-tune your thesis. Fine-tune your thesis. Fine-tuning your thesis is, that is in Tamil, மெருகு ஏத்தணும். அப்படியே எப்படி, how we can able to formulate, how we can create, what is the structure for writing the thesis. That structure is discussed, okay, hereafter. Therefore, finally you have to fine tune your thesis. After formulating your thesis, fine tune your thesis. In this category, the words and every phrases must be identified. One of my point, after fine tune your thesis, you got to submit the thesis. This is the method, okay. But these are the steps of doing your research work. My point of view, the fine tune your thesis and submit your, before submitting your thesis, there are various, the formats are available. There are various formats are available. just not only submit your thesis, abstract view. In-depth analysis is very, very important. In-depth analysis is very, very important. Okay, that is important. But I think little bit some different approach. Within a second I forget it. If I know, then I will inform you. Okay, if the same topic discussed tomorrow, I will discuss another concepts. Okay, now what is technical writing? There are three kinds of technical writing is available. One is report, and another one is manuscript or paper or article. Everything is called as a research paper. Finally, thesis. What is called as a report? Many people are writing reports. Now, news media's paper reports are called as reports. Company reports. Some organizations report. The reports are not. The reports are published sometimes, many times it is not published. But the reports are not verified, not peer reviewed. But the manuscript and article and papers are verified, peer reviewed. Then it is plagiarized. Okay, that is very, very important. If your paper having more than 20% of plagiarism, that is duplication, then your paper is not accepted. If you belongs to science category, if you belongs to arts category, then minimum plagiarism must be 30%. Not only for your papers, also for your thesis. So these are the three technical writing which is available when you write a research topic. Now you can know that what is thesis, what is research article, research paper. A thesis is a long report on a short topic. In a specific topic, you can write more and more elaborately. That is a thesis. But in a research paper is a short report on a broad topic. Based on a broad topic, you have to write a short report. That is called as what? Research paper or research article. Okay, this is the difference between this. Now, what is a thesis? It is an argument with evidence to prove the usefulness of an researcher's idea. Your idea, you are the researcher. Your idea should be elaborately proved with some evidence. Your idea should be elaborately proved with some evidences. That is the thesis. That is available in your thesis. Okay. A well-prepared document is the thesis, which contains also findings. A well-prepared document and which contains also a findings, a new findings. Without findings, only your well-prepared document alone is not accepted as a thesis. Without a well-prepared document, your findings is not allowed as a thesis. Both are very, very important. Therefore, a thesis must have a single sentence, that is one sentence statement. But the one sentence statement must sum up your entire research work. If you read out your title of the thesis, definitely they will conclude what is what available, what are the methods, what data set, what is the conclusion, everything. Therefore, the statement is formulated as a hypothesis. A condition must also available in the hypothesis, in the statement. What is the format of a thesis? What is the format of a thesis? First, we have to write title, then first page, declaration, certificate, acknowledgement, table of contents, list of figures, list of tables, list of symbols, list of abbreviations or abstract, and then chapters. Finally, conclusion. Conclusion itself is a chapter. Then references, appendices, list of publications, in which everything you know very well except appendices. What is you are able to given in appendices. In appendices, the sample data sets, sample source code, sample write-ups, sample publications, sample literature survey, sample information, everything you can enter in the appendices. List of publications must be carefully given by you. Okay. Now we are coming into the discussion about the types of articles. There are various types: original research article, review article, short reports or letters, case studies, methodologies. Original article, research article, you know that very well. Review article, short reports, letters, you know that very well. Case studies also, we can give some case studies. What is the use of the case study, and what is the what is the use of a particular concept, what is the use of a particular area, what is the use of a particular gadget. These are all called as case studies. Then methodologies, using some methodologies, you can develop your own methodologies also. Some kind of articles, research articles, patterns or methodologies. Review articles are entirely different, that we will discuss later. There are various types of articles are available. Original research article must contain a research innovative idea. The original research articles must contain the introduction, a full introduction part, methods, results, discussion and sections. Okay, so research article must have your own idea, your own findings. Then what is called as short reports and letters. Short reports and letters are not a very big theoretical oriented paper. It is a short answer, short question and answer based. The length it's a limit 2 or 3 pages or 3 or 4 pages. More than 2, 3 or 4 pages, the short reports are not accepted. Maximum 4 pages short reports. The any kind of reports, whether it having a solution for a question or not, but it is a report. What is case studies? Articles report specific instances of interesting phenomena. A case studies is make other researchers aware of the possibility that a specific phenomenon might occur. Okay. So what are the different kinds of medicines are available? We can create a report. These medicines are given some solutions for what kind of diseases. This also called as a case study. For example, then methodologies or methods. We can use the existing methods for the comparison of. After using your existing methods, you can compare each and every method based on your results. That is one methodology. Or you can create your own hybrid methods to find a new idea. This is methodologies. I already informed you what is review and survey article. Many of you are having review articles. Review article is a article in which your results should be verified by the others' results based on a particular data or based on a particular area, based on a particular algorithm. Some people are using your one data set. The same data set is used by yourself. The same method is used by yourself. But you have to review your result and others' results in the same data set, same method. Or different method, same data set. How your result is differ from others' results by using the same data set, that is important. A specific piece of work should be reviewed. That is called as a review article. It is not a primary research work, mostly considered as. What is survey article? Based on your specific topic chosen by you, what are the others different kinds of papers published? Everything is collected and analyzed by you. What is what available, what topics are available, what topics are elaborated, everything is called as over survey paper. Survey, you have to carry out a survey based on your collected information. Mostly the survey is called as literature survey. Then overview paper is the class notes. If you are teaching fraternity, then class notes is considered as overview. Okay, your class notes is considered as overview paper. Then what are the different kinds of presentations available? Research paper, tutorial paper presentation, poster presentation, industry track papers, virtual presentations. Dear participants, already 35 minutes over. If we go slowly, then definitely not possible to discuss everything. 77 slides are available, only 18 slides over. Now what is research paper? Tutorial paper. Tutorial paper is less compared with the research paper quality. Poster paper is less compared with the, that is no research. Poster paper is less compared with the research paper. Tutorial paper, you have to write a tutorial about tutorial presentation. You can write only 2 pages maximum tutorial paper you have to submit in a conference. Then but for demo, for presentation, you have to take minimum half an hour in a particular subject. If you are very well about the data mining, you have to write about data mining within 2 pages. You have to submit. Then in the presentation, minimum half an hour, you must elaborately discuss all the topics in the data mining. Then it is called as tutorial presentation. After 30 minutes, minimum 15 minutes, they have to answer some questions based on your topic. You must answer everything. That is the tutorial presentation. In India, the tutorial presentations are not available. Most of the keynote speech, invited talk speech are considered as a tutorial presentation. Industry track papers, virtual presentations are online presentations. Industry track papers are analyzing so and so technology, analyzing a particular product, analyzing a particular company's information is called as industry track papers. Now, how we can write a research article, journal manuscript. Publishing your results is a vital step in research life cycle and in your career as a scientist. If you are a scientist, you have to already you are identify some results. Without publishing your results, your result is waste. Therefore, in order to visualize your results, you have to publish your results. For that only we require this journal manuscript. You have to write a journal manuscript in order to visualize your finding results. Okay. So before you begin writing, what are the various steps followed by you? A good research paper begins long before you start writing. First, you must have depth knowledge about your particular domain, and then you must have some depth knowledge about your specific domain, specific topic. After, if you have knowledge about your particular methods, you must have some methodologies to publish papers. In that, what you require, identifying hot topics and background reading, it requires. Your study design must be different from others. The reference managers you can utilize. You can refer some types of journal manuscripts. These are all required. How we can write the research paper? A scientific experiment is not complete until the results have been published and understood. I already informed you. Therefore, a scientific paper is a written and published report describing your original research work. Your original research work must be explained by means of writing your own way of research article. What is the purpose of writing research paper? To visualize your scientific findings, to communicate your scientific findings. For that, you have to use proper English. A well clearly stated statements used, well ordered communication should be transmitted in order to showcase your results by means of your findings. By writing your research article is very, very important. What are the different areas of research articles? Arts and humanities, social science, physical science, life science, applied science, you can carry out yourself. Now we are entering into what is the format for writing the research article? What is the format for writing the research article? Okay, IMRAD is the format. Introduction, methods, results, and the discussion is IMRAD. This is the format. Okay. In this this is the general format. By using this format only, you have to write the research article. Most of the scientific research article in which a scientific paper must have methods and results are combined into experimental section. Results and discussion are combined into results and discussion section. This is the important point. Then what is essential parts of a scientific paper? Title, abstract, introduction, materials, methods, results, discussion, summary, acknowledgement, and references. Okay. So these are all very, very important. Without, we can combine materials and methods in one section. We can combine also results and discussion and summary in another section. But summary is the conclusion. Summary is entirely differ from results and discussion. Results and discussion section you can combine. But in a scientific paper, what is essential? Just wait. Sorry for the inconvenience. These are the essential part of a scientific research paper. Okay. Now, abstract, introduction, materials and methods, results and discussion, conclusions, references. Now, how we can create a title? Your title must be adequate in order to describe your content of the paper. You have to use some fewest possible words only in order to make title. Okay, just wait. Okay, therefore you have to use some proper title. The title should be used for what purpose? Means if you write a new title which is not available, which is not used by others, then the indexing and abstracting services of your paper is very effectively carried out by other peoples. If you type your title of your paper in the Google search engine, definitely your paper must appear first. Then only you are writing, you are giving some best title. Otherwise, your title is not accepted. You have to use a proper English. Don't use too short or don't write too long. It's compact methods, meaningful. Don't use unnecessary words, studies on, investigation on, as, the, are. These are all. Syntax must be very careful. You should contain, it should contain the keywords that reflect at least that is contents of the paper. In your paper, you have given some keywords. At least one or two keywords must be available in the title of the paper. It should be meaningful, not in general. It should be concise, specific, and informative. It should report your findings and experiments. So, how to prepare the title? For how you have to make a list of the most important keywords. Think a little, and that contains these keywords. Is it possible to include the keywords, any one of the keyword or more than one of the keyword in your title? Then you can sharpen your title. The title could state the conclusion of the paper. It is very, very important. Which never contains abbreviation, chemical formulas, jargons, and nicknames, property names, and acronym, synonym. Everything is not given in the title. Think and rethink before submitting the paper, whether your title is perfect or not. Be careful, the grammatical errors definitely due to faulty word order. Avoid the use of word using in most of the title. Convey the main topics of the study. Highlight the importance of the research. Be concise. Attract readers. Your title should be attract by readers. What, sir? Is it possible to write such a title? Yes, definitely possible. You see here. This is my title. I have published this article in 2010, 11 years before. You note that the title of the paper, it's my paper. Computational complexity between k-means and k-medoids clustering algorithms for normal and uniform distributions of data points. This is the title. The data set used normal and uniform distributions. One thing over. The algorithms used k-means and k-medoids algorithm. What kind of algorithm? It is clustering algorithm. Over. Clustering algorithm involves automatically data mining oriented. What you want to find out? Computational complexity. That is runtime. Right? So everything must be carefully given. If you want to refer, you have to go to the scipub.com, the sciencepublication.com. Okay, in 2010 it is published. Okay, right, we can go to refer. Now next, how to prepare authors. If your name appears in the first in your answer, in your paper, then you are the author. If your name appears second, then you are not the author. Your guide name appears first, your guide is the owner of the paper. Your name appears first, you are the owner of the paper. That's enough. Don't discuss other things. The first name is the number one point in any research paper. Second name is not considered almost. Second authors are co-authors. They are not the owner of the paper. The first author is the owner of the paper. So author of affiliation, you have to write your institution name in a proper method. What is the correct method of writing the author name? You, Lada, Velmurugan, first author, second author, and go to like that. Assistant professor, associate professor. Naveen, this is correct method. First author mail ID, second author mail ID. Okay, Naveen and Velmurugan, this is another one way. Which one is not a correct method? This is not a correct method. Star, double star, writing like is not a correct method. Hash and star, these are all not correct method. Okay, now we are entering into the abstract preparation. The summary of the content of the journal manuscript is the abstract. A time-saving shortcut for busy researchers. I am a reviewer for many papers, many journals. When I got a review work assignment, I definitely read out first the title, then abstract, then conclusion. I will conclude whether the paper is qualified or not, whether the paper is accepted or not. So busy readers are reading only your abstract. If your abstract is attractive, then automatically your 50% of your paper is accepted. If it is not clear, then they have to go to the conclusion. If it is not clear, then they have to go to the introduction part. Then materials and materials part. Finally, they have to verify the results. Okay. So abstract is clear. Your paper acceptance rate is increased. Sometimes the only part of the manuscript read is abstract. Okay. Many readers will only read the abstract of your manuscript. I have already informed. Okay. How we can prepare the abstract? In the abstract, there are 8 sentences available in your abstract. The first 2 sentences about the major domain of your research work. For example, data mining. The next 2 sentences about the specific topic of your research work. That is, for example, about clustering algorithm and methods, k-means and k-medoids like. The next two sentences about the data set used for your research work. The next two sentences about your what you are going to find out. The next two sentences about the what is the way of presenting your paper. What is the conclusion you want to given in your paper. I am going to analyze a comparative study. I am going to analyze these two methods by means of a comparative study. Finally, I conclude which one is the best method for analyzing so and so data set. This is the abstract. But not conclude in the abstract itself. That is important. State the principal conclusions in a short method, but not exact conclusion given in the abstract. The abstract should be minimum 150 words and maximum 300 words, which contains introduction, methods, hypothesis, that is condition, results and conclusions. I already stated you. Okay, so introduction, specific topic, general topic, specific topic, data set, about methods, that is a hypothesis or condition, data set and condition, hypothesis, results and conclusion, which should not exceed 300 words, which is written in a single paragraph. You must use past tense alone, not future tense and present tense. Throughout your research paper, research article or thesis, you must use past tense only. Okay, so you don't use the abbreviations. If you use abbreviations, then you should expand the abbreviations. You don't cite references in the abstract. The abstract should never contain any information about your conclusion that is not stated in your paper. Whatever it is not possible to find out by you in your paper, it should not contain in the abstract. Must be accurate with respect figures and quoted in the main text. Sample abstract is given. Detection of brain tumor by particle swarm optimization using image segmentation methods. Okay. Sir, where we find out this kind of informations? I am taken all this information from this Springer website. If you press this website, definitely you can get the information about the how to write and how to prepare the manuscripts. How to write or how to prepare the manuscript. Just wait. A screen shown? Visible to you all?
Sir, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All these informations are I have taken from this site alone. Okay, very simple. Springer website. How to write research article. Okay, if you press next button, then another how to begin writing. The same thing is given by me. If you press next button, identifying your research questions, how we can able to find out. If you press next button, the study design, press next, how we can have references. Everything is available in which types of journal article, everything is available in this website. You have to mind it. Introduction, material, results, discussion, conclusion, IMRAD format, everything is taken from this site alone. Okay, convey the main topics, highlight the importance of the research in the topic, be concise, attract readers. Everything is already you are seen in my slides, which is perfectly taken from this website. This is the number one website, but easily not identify this website by you. Just if you enter into the Springer website, but you must have some what? This you can note that write in your paper springer.com/gp/authors editors slash author and reviewer tutorials slash writing a journal manuscript slash author academy slash and go to number. These are very tough. It's not easy to find out. You can go to this sites. Okay. Next, how to prepare the keywords. The keywords are the very, very important tool which is used by indexing and abstracting services. In any that is, tomorrow we will discuss about the publications. In publications, indexing and abstracting service. If you submit your article in any kind of journal, then journal must have a Scopus indexing. If you are why the indexing and abstracting service is required for a journal, we will discuss tomorrow. For indexing service of availability of the indexing service of a journal, then your keywords are very well considered. If database search engines can find your journal manuscript, readers will be able to find it too. Actually, whatever the keywords given by you are fetched with the search engines. This will increase your number of people reading your manuscript. If you given perfect keywords, then definitely your papers read by many people. You must enter the effective keywords. Carefully choose the keywords. Represent the content of your manuscript specific to your field or subfield. A keywords must be minimum 5, maximum 5 or 6. But 10 keywords is not possible. The acronyms is not used in the keywords. For example, acronyms means what? SPSS, like for example, P2P, peer-to-peer. The word peer -to-peer, peer-to-peer is used. Not P2P is not used. Like that is acronym. Example keyword: performance analysis of AODV and DSR routing protocols in mobile hard hack networks. Poor keywords: networks analysis, routing, mobile time. These are general words, so it is not perfect keywords. Performance analysis, mobile networks, routing protocols, AODV protocol, DSR protocol, these are all better keywords. Now we are entering how to prepare the introduction. How to prepare the introduction. The introduction must be very carefully written by you, because which contains the background information about your research article. In your research article, if you have literature survey, sometimes the literature survey is entered into the introduction itself. Introduction must be 3 stages. There are 3 stages in the introduction part. But anyway, the introduction must be well balanced. That means the experiments have found conflicting results on a question. Have you cited studies with both kinds of results? What kind of results are studied by yourself? Everything is that is well balanced. What is this, sir? In your literature survey, you have do some that is 10 papers are quoted in your research article. Within the 10 papers, before 2000, 2 papers. The papers which are published before 2000, 2 papers. Before 2010, 2 papers. Before 2020, 2 papers. The remaining 4 papers must be 2021. This kind of introduction you must use in the literature survey. So we have well balanced references, conflicting results. Current field is different. Every field is different, but you should aim to cite references that are not more than 10 years of old. Before 10 years, papers are not considered and cited in your paper. You must use the relevant information alone, relevant papers alone in the introduction part. The studies you should cite be strongly related to your research questions. Do not write a literature review in the introduction part mostly. but it is a separate part. But in some kind of journal articles, we can include the literature survey part in the introduction part itself. So writing introduction is a easy way, but it contains, there are three major parts. The writing introduction contains three major parts. One, the main part is, first part contains the background and the motivation of your research work. Usually includes a review of current literature on the topic. That is one paragraph about your major topic, one paragraph about your specific topic, one paragraph about your data set, one paragraph about your methods, one paragraph about your way of doing this research article, way of writing this research article. Finally, what? The overview of the paper. The first chapter contains this so and so, second section contains so and so, third section contains so and so, and go like that. This way is the introduction writing. The most important part of your paper is the introduction part. 1/3, 2/3 rule from reviewer's perspective. If your article contains 10 pages, then definitely your introduction part must be 3 pages. That is 1/3 part. 1/3 time to read your introduction and make a decision is very well appreciated. Remaining 2/3 time to find evidence for your decision, for the decision, is mostly accepted. A good introduction with a good motivation is half of your success. This is from the Springer. A good introduction is, a good introduction in your paper must motivate yourself, which gives half of your success. The introduction part must cover the research problem, motivation of your research on the research question, claim means result of your contribution, summary of your evidence to support claim, significance of your contribution, outline of the rest of the paper. Okay. Next, materials and methods. What is materials and methods? This section provides the reader with all the details of how you conducted your study. What, sir? We are boring. You only teach us only some text-oriented information, not shown any figures, because here there is no figures used. Pictorial presentation is not prepared for this. Today and tomorrow there is no pictorial presentation, only theoretical concept. If I want to say about the materials and methods, I will take more than 5 or 6 or one day I will discuss only about the materials and methods. But within the short time, within 1.5 hours, is not possible to discuss about all these things. That's why I am fastly moved these slides. Okay, how we can prepare the materials and the methods? That means materials means data set, methods means algorithm. That's all. What data set, what type of questionnaires, what is happen, how we can collect the data, what data used, everything is called as material. Methods are the methods, patterns, algorithms, approaches. So you should use subheadings to separate different methodologies. Describe what you did in the past tense. All these things are described by using past tense. Describe new methods in enough detail that another researchers can reproduce your experiment. Okay, all the methods that you use in your research paper must be explained by using your own words, but not copied from the net. You have to explain briefly the methods which are used in your research article. Suppose if you have some, that is your methods are taken from so and so website, so and so paper, you must refer, cite the reference. State all statistical tests and parameters, everything. And also this section describes how you did it, what you did, gives strategies, gives algorithms, sample calculations, diagrams, circuits, descriptions of equipment, everything you have to explain by using your own words. This section of your research paper provides the information about author's study of your validity. The study's validity is judged by the reviewers. Therefore, it requires a clear and precise description of how an experiment was done, how your experiment was done, based on what algorithm, what data set, what method, what pattern, what procedure. Everything is explained by means of your own words. How this material and methods section, which contains description about collection of data, description about data set, description about questionnaires, definition or formulas for methods and algorithms, steps of proposed method, hybrid method. If you have any hybrid method, how you can combine, from what existing methods you combine your hybrid method, everything is explained. What is the mathematical formula, everything is explained in materials and methods. Whatever we discussed up to this, that is the project proposal. If any of you are required to prepare project, you can use up to this stage. Next we discuss about the results. Results section must contain an important part of the paper which describes observations of your findings, your investigations. Your results are elaborately discussed. That's all. Your results are in the three format. One is you have to explain by using some words, text, your results. You have to provide tables which contains your results. The tables which contains your results. Your results should be elaborately explained by using in the tables. Based on the entity available in the tables, you have to explain your results. Visualize your results by means of figures and graphs. This is another one method. Okay, so these are your results are explained by text, your results are shown in tables, your results table entries are shown in figures and graphs. This is the sequential order. All these are arranged in a sequential order to address the question that is created and developed by means of your hypothesis. Method of writing results. The table name must be top of the table. The figure name must be bottom of the figure. Well, both table as well as figure covers the text. Above your figure and above your table, below your figure and below your table, some text must be available. Then only your result is fulfilled. This is your table and figure or should inside the text. Now we're coming into the part of discussion. This section present your research findings and your analysis of those findings. Okay, how we can able to find results? What is the impact of your finded results? What it should state? What is the merits? What is the demerits? What is the limitation? What is the minimum limit? What is the maximum limit? Whether your algorithm suitable for analyzing the data set or whether your data set is suitable for using the algorithm, whether your both data set and algorithm are suitable for your software or your computer, runtime, everything is discussed in the format of the discussion. Mostly the discussion part based on the results produced by you. Okay, so this section, this discussion section is a command section placing the results in context with the published literature and addressed study limitations. I already informed what is the maximum limit, minimum limit, maximum data set, minimum data set. What is this? Whether your algorithm method have scalability, robustness, compatibility, everything is discussed. This section answers these questions. What do you care about the problem and the results? What problem are you trying to solve? How did you go about solving or making progress on the problem? What is the limitations of your chosen data? That I already informed. How much data useful after the processing? What is your answer? What are the implications of your answer? Everything is discussed in the discussion part. So the discussion must include tables, chart, diagrams, graphs, and text. Theoretically, you have to explain all this. Table 4.5 is the result part of the so and so algorithm, in which there are 4 columns. In the first column, what is available? For example, date data set is available. The date you data set in the first attribute, the date. There are several dates are available, in which the dates are already stored in the data set. Sometimes some other results, the dates are created by the system itself. Now the collection data of the data set is entered into the date, and the date, the behavior of the date is entered, discussed, and go like that. Everything is explained by means of your discussion part. Okay, if I want to say about this, I require minimum 4-5 hours, minimum 4 hours, 5 hours about chart, diagram, graphs. Okay, conclusions. This is not the conclusion of this session, but how to write conclusion, how to create conclusion. The conclusion is a summary of the research and the results of your experiment. This is where you answer your research question. For your research question, you got to answer in the conclusion part. It should make a statement of whether your data supported for your hypothesis or not, whether your condition is supported by your method, result, how. Everything should be clearly stated in the conclusion part. You may have data that supported part of your hypothesis, yes, and not another part, yes, no. Everything is discussed, given in the conclusion part. You may have also data that did not support your hypothesis at all. Some people are got wrong result. You got to write wrong result also a research work, but you have to describe how your data is not suitable for your algorithm. Clearly you have to explain, then only your research is accepted. But you are not get successful result. Wrong result you can get, but you have to write the answer how this result is wrongly obtained by me, why it is not possible, what is the procedure you followed, and why the results are not taken into account in order to produce better than others. Everything is clearly explained by means of this conclusion part. Okay, next, quoting references. Preparation of references is very, very important. Okay, the references should be MLA format, APA format, or CMS format, Chicago Manual of Style. Mostly you have to use the reference CMS format. Our format is a CMS format. Okay, you have to use CMS format. The references are very important. If you are in your 10-page paper, if you add 40 references, if you use 40 references, definitely you are the well reader. Only you are written given 20 references, you are not the well reader. 50 references if you given, then you are the well reader. Okay, so these things are clearly stated. What is the sample format for the references? References are very simple. You can go to the scholar.google.com. Scholar.google.com. Just to write classification algorithms in data mining in scholar.google.com. Just wait. I will share my screen. Otherwise it is not shown. Okay, just I am writing in scholar.google.com. Note that, not google.com, scholar.google.com. Just I write classification algorithms in data mining. There are various papers are available here, in which, suppose if you want to cite this paper, classification algorithms for data mining a survey, a paper, how we can cite this paper in your article? Just you have to press this symbol. This is the cite symbol. Just you have to press this symbol, that's all. it should be published. Chicago format or MLA format or APA format. You can copy this. Just press Ctrl C and in your Word file Ctrl V. It should be copied. Very simple method. Okay. So this is the way of writing the prepare in the paper. Now I am written in the Google Scholar Vel Murugan T. Is it possible? Yes, definitely possible. My paper computational complexity between K-means and K-medides algorithm is appeared first. I already informed you, if you type your name in the Google Scholar, your most cited article must appears in first in front of the Google Scholar. This paper is referred by 236 peoples. 236 peoples worldwide referred. 2010 this paper is published. If you want to see all these 236 papers references peoples, just you press this 236 cited by 236. All the 236 papers are available. Okay, you have to mind it. In each and every paper my paper is referred. Okay, each and every paper, all the 236 papers displayed here. In all these papers my paper is referred. So this is the method. Now I want to share another thing. Now this is the simple sample format for the papers. Okay, how to cite the sources in your research paper? How to cite the sources in your research paper? Already time. Okay. Now we are coming nearly for the conclusion. There are various methods of citing your sources in your research articles. Books citation, journal article citation, electronic source citation, thesis citation, technical reports citation, conference proceedings, paper presented at a meeting, and many other citations are also available. Technical report, case studies also available. Everything is available. I am given only some limited citations, sources of citations. I know very well only research articles. You are given some materials. There are various methods for citing sources. Yes, we will discuss. This is the book citation. Han and Comper, data mining concepts and techniques. That is author name, year, title of the book, publication name, edition name, ISBN number. That is important. Journal article, author name, within quotation, the title of the journal, journal name, volume number, issue number, year, PP. PP means page to page. Most of you are not known very well what is the meaning of PP. Page to page. From page 561 to page 573. Therefore, page to page is called as abbreviated as PP. Then electronic sources, fuzzy clustering. It's a Wikipedia reference. The free encyclopedia is Wikipedia. The source of that is a particular website is given. Then thesis, Vel Murugan T. What is my title of the thesis? A study on the performance analysis of partition-based clustering algorithms in data mining is the title of my research article. Submitted to the University of Madras in 2012. Technical reports. Berglin is the author. Report name is given. It is a technical report. Corporation name Accure Software. Then 2002. What is this electronic sources? PDS format. Conference proceedings, other names, title of the paper, proceedings of the conference name, AII Press, and which country, Canada, year, PP, everything is given. Okay, how we can write literature survey using references? Word format. First author, first letter A, second author, first letter B. These two authors are published this article in 2009. First author, first letter A, second author, first letter B, and some others and some other authors plus. Not only two authors. They published this paper in 2008. Suppose that same two peoples A and B are published in 2009, two papers or three papers. The first paper is A and the second paper is B, third paper is C, and got like that. Direct name Han Kamber 2006, Han Yettel 2006. Yettel means and some others. Han and some others. It's a Greek word, Yettel. There is no full stop in yet and there is a full stop in all. That is very, very important. Yettel means and some others. Okay. Alphabetical ascending order. This is the IEEE format. That's all. IEEE format is Anand. In the reference, first A, B, C, D, the others papers names. And the sequential order. This is the IEEE format. The third one is not IEEE format, but the fourth one is IEEE format. First reference, first cited, second cited reference, second reference, and got like that. There are various methods of reference managers are available. I know very well about the Mendeley software. If you want to Mendeley software, we can know very well about Mendeley software. Mendeley software, we can use very effectively the Mendeley softwares. Mendeley desktop is the number one reference manager which is available in the internet. Okay, now we are coming to the part of overall discussion. Research progress in flowchart. That is, define your research problem. Do the literature survey by reviewing concepts and theories. Review previous research findings and formulate your hypothesis. Design your research, including sample design. After designing your research, collect the data, analyze the data, interpret your data, and create the report. This is the actual workflow of the research work. Therefore, key points to a manuscript. What is key points to a manuscript? Your advanced knowledge in your research field is very, very important. Explain your ideas and make them accessible to others very easily. The way in which you are explaining your ideas into your paper will be easily understood and identified by the readers. Two key components in a research paper: an explicit claim on your contribution on a research problem. Whatever the problem taken by you is 100% proved by in your paper. For that, how we can prove? That is evidence to support your result. You have to given. Your contribution can possibly be a contradiction of your hypothesis. You are setting a hypothesis condition. The condition must be accepted. Sometimes may be accepted, many times may not be accepted, or may be accepted, or may not be accepted. Your hypothesis. If your hypothesis or your result is not accepted by many people, why this is not accepted, you can state that also a research work. Your technique solves first time by your problem. Your solves a problem for the first time. Your problem must be solved first time by yours. You should avoid claiming too many dimensions of or parameters, but one or two in-depth evidence. You have to consider only one or two parameters. Don't take more than 3 parameters. Some people are written data mining oriented neural network approach based sentiment analysis of data science methods. Like, it's not possible. You got to know your enemy. I am your enemy, because if you submit your paper to my journals, wherever I have an editorial board member, I definitely reviewed very stringent method. By using very stringent method, very strictly I will review your paper. All these criteria are followed or not, I will definitely verify. Choose a favorite topic. So in order to cool your enemies, if you want to submit, for example, the Journal of Computer Science, if you want to submit, you have to refer my papers into your paper. If I got your paper, I will easily review your paper. That is very, very important part. Are the experimental results consistent and conclusive? Yes, you have to conclude. A good introduction, already I informed. Reading and citing relevant papers from the premier forums is a must. Okay, provide a point by point statement of changes when dealing with journal feedback. Therefore, how to write a top quality paper? Choose from any one repository. Okay, present a definite but yet unproved problem. In-depth analysis, do empirical results you can get. Spend more time in the introduction part. State conclusion very perfectly. Formatting your manuscript. Based on the journal requirement, you have to format your paper. If you prepare your paper initially based on the journal manuscript requirement, your paper should be read very easily, reviewed quickly. It can also increase your chances of success because you will not omit materials that the journal might require. You have to, if you follow the journal manuscripts method, your paper is easily accepted. Review all guidelines and ensure your paper meets them. Obeyed all words must limits, character limits, title, running title, abstract, everything. Include all required sections, met language requirements, supplied all requested contact information, inserted figures and collect everything. Everything is perfectly given. Correctly formatted references. Use correct file format. JPG. Any conflicts of interest, whether all the others are doing your work, everything is discussed. Okay, thank you. If you have any questions, you can ask. Now we conclude our topic. Okay. Now we conclude our discussion today. If you have any doubt, you can ask me.
Sir, there is one question, sir, in the chat box.
Yes.
Where and how should we collect data? How to identify our data source?
You can go to a village to collect the data, right? For the behavior of the poor peoples. If your research work belongs to analyze the behavior of a poor people. Otherwise, you can go to any website, download the available data set, which is better for your research topic. Or you can use questionnaires, or you can collect from the Google Forms, or you can collect a data set from your friends, or you can collect your data set from the companies, or you can collect a data set from your enemies everywhere, right? Based on your requirement of the research work, you can collect the data set, apply your methods. Next.
Dear participants, kindly post your queries in the chat box.
Any other question, ma'am?
Sir, no, sir. Till now, no, sir.
Okay.
Sir, one more question.
How to find that some topic is done by others only in the net. That's all. Only in the net. You have to use various websites. You are all don't angry with me. Most of the researchers are not spend time in the internet. Is it true or not? Tell frankly. Most of the researchers are lazy fellows, but I am not the lazy fellow. You have to understand. If you visit my mail ID, definitely every day I got mail from minimum 10 companies, minimum 10 database repository companies. If you want, I will explain. I will show my mail. Today itself, I got many mail regarding the data set, regarding the innovative information, regarding the new ideas, regarding the new insights, regarding the new topics, recent technologies, modern informations, everything is got. So you must enter your mail ID in datasciencecentral.com, kdnuggets.com, brighttalk.com, and codehorizon.com, uipath.com, and dataflyer.com, dataiq.com. What you want, I will explain. Elsewhere, journals.com, Researcher Academy, Springer website, in many website, that is journal websites, content alert. Content alert, you know, content alert, what is called as content alert? If any journal publish issue, then definitely this issue is informed to you. If you get a content alert by means of entering and creating a login in a particular journal manuscript. Okay, there are a lot of ways. How many of you are ready? Nobody is ready to enter your mail into various websites. Okay, any other doubt?
Sir, one more question, sir. How to write hypothesis for problem? Example, please.
That is based on your research work. Based on your research work, whatever the problem, whatever the data set chosen by you, you can set your own hypothesis. For example, I am chosen the market data, that is supermarket data. In supermarket, many people are entered into the supermarket and purchase materials, purchase items. You can analyze, if you want to analyze the behavior of the customers, you can collect the data from that. For that, what kind of customers you want to analyze, whether rich people or poor people, only male or only female, that is the hypothesis. You got to set hypothesis based on your collected data set, based on your method, based on your research work. Then,
Sir, next question, sir. Which Scopus Index journal will be worth to publish paper on cloud computing?
best published for best publication in journal, Scopus paper, Scopus
Yes, sir.
journal.
Index journal.
Scopus Index journals are 40,000 journals are available. How I can say? How I can say which journal is best for publishing? Okay, one thing, if possible, I will explain. But it will take minimum 10 minutes. It's not possible. Okay, if it is possible, tomorrow I will explain. Definitely I will explain tomorrow for this question. How to choose journal? Tomorrow I will explain definitely. Okay, because it will take minimum 10-15 minutes. Right. Another question.
Sir, till now no questions, sir.
Okay, thank you. Anyway, I am not elaborately discuss all the topics that how to write a research article. I already informed you only some short method I am explained. If I explain elaborately, definitely you are not sit in front of me. Don't agree with me, right? Shortly I am explained. Okay. Thank you anyway very much.
Okay, sir. Shall we conclude, sir?
If anybody want to speak with me, unmute all, ma'am.
Okay, sir.
I am also unmute all. Yes. Now you can mute yourself, unmute yourself. You can speak with me. Because only the writing research articles, all participants must unmute yourself. You can speak with me if you require.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
I have one doubt.
Tell me.
When we initially start our research, first we have to publish our survey paper.
Okay.
Second, we have to publish our review paper, right, sir?
Okay.
Can you give me some information how to write a review paper? Few tips.
Review paper, survey paper are not same. Okay.
Yes.
After getting your result based on your particular data set, you got to write a review paper. But the data set is already used by others by using other algorithms. You are using different algorithm for the same data set. They got another one result based on your same data set, which is downloaded from the net. The same data set is used by A and B. B is yourself. But what is the result of the same data set by A? You have to review your result with the result of A. That is review paper. But survey paper is not like that. Survey paper anyone can do. So and so technique, using the so and so technique, using so and so method, using so and so database. Anybody can. Many people are given their research work. That is entirely different. Only literature survey paper. Review paper is entirely different. Don't confuse with the survey paper and the review papers are same. Okay. Right. Any other people?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Hello.
Yes,
Sir,
good evening. Tell me.
I have a doubt, sir. Sir, how to, which websites are useful for literature survey, sir?
No website. No website are useful. All websites are useful for literature survey. You got to find the open access journals. Do you know open access journal? Which one is open access journal?
Open access.
Do you know idea about the open access journal?
No, sir. No, sir.
We will discuss tomorrow.
Okay,
I will give you.
thank you. Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
Next. Anybody? Other peoples? Okay, you can conclude, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
As you stated before, we have got a very clear-cut idea about today's session, sir. And we are expecting the same tomorrow, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Participants, kindly fill the attendance form today.
Recording cut பண்ணிடுமா?
Okay, sir.